MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Texas Rangers and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Atlanta Braves.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Jim Pinozzo is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, his last three outings have been interesting. He hasn't been bad, hasn't been great, but he's walked away with a no decision. So today he's looking to go maybe a little bit deeper and see if he can walk away with that W. All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Freddie Freeman. Freddie can pick it, man. Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does the splits on you every now and then.
Leading off tonight for Texas, center fielder Abraham Almonte.
And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Perez waits on it. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
Curveball that time, not even close. Bases are empty, one man out. 3-0 now. Joey Gallo will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Candino rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Here's Will Myers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. One out and a runner on second base. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcos Casilla. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Soler, and that ends the inning. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up from SunTrust Park. It's now 1-0 Texas. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Brandon Presley will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well. Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jr.
And this is going to be a foul ball. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
On the ground to the left side. Andino is right there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder, Sebastian Russo.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sebastian Russo. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And not exactly a determined swing there on 3-0. As they say, he went around. It's 3-1. Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. It's the Rangers 1 and the Braves nothing.
Leading off for the Rangers, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's the 0-1. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Napier.
Stepping in now, Walter Napier, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Batting ninth.
Digging in,
Catcher.
Brandon Presley.
Presley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Center fielder number 35, Abraham Almonte.
Digging in to try it again, Abraham Almonte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Now the 0-1. And that one misses way inside. One and one. Here it comes. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Freeman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Striding in once again, Manuel Andino. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am. Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
He's ready now. The pitch hit hard up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Myers. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rangers lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Braves, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Freeman will head to second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Craig Hurt. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Out of play off to the right. A runner at second, nobody out. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
The 0-2 once more. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First offering on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Parker is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Brian Rivers.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Two 2-0 count and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Comes set. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jim Pinozo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at-bat.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Braves will strand 3. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Jarrett Parker. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Jarrett Parker.
Here comes the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcos Casilla. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
A runner at first with no outs here. Left side. Beautiful diving stop. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A 1-0 delivery. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Bradley. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers go down quickly there, but they lead it 3-0. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he leaves the fast. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And the Bravos are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. In now, Sebastian Russo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
1-1. Here it comes. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
Man, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A pitch out, the throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Pulled toward right center field. Almonte calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Walter Napier. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The pitcher, number 31, Brandon Presley.
At the plate, Brandon Presley. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Center fielder, number 35, Abraham.
Coming to the plate
Almonte.
now, Abraham Almonte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, there's a little two-out base hit. Maybe start a little two-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is the start of something big.
Into the box now, Manuel Andino, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Last time through was a base hit. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. 1-1. Here it comes. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Texas as the lead remains 3-1. So digging in now, Craig
Leading off
Hurt.
the fourth inning,
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baseman, Craig Hurt.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Popped up, calling for it. Odor, one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Benjamin Hunter.
So stepping in, Benjamin Hunter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Now here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almonte is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Rivers.
Now at the plate, Brian Rivers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gallo takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Third baseman number 13, Joey Gallo.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Will Myers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Good curveball. Strike 2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rivers is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 48, Jarrett Parker.
Stepping up now, Jarrett Parker. Couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 delivery. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Squared that one up just a little late. Another try at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Marcos Casilla. Popped up. Freeman coasts under it, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in, Roberto Perez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Roberto Perez.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands and right out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
In there at the knees, strike one. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Andino is up with it on to first, and there are two down.
The batter, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Soler. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Oh, 1. Here it comes. 1-1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate. He's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
He's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Into the box, Sebastian Russo, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Misses, ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This is grounded foul.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with a fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Now another 2-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Daniel Winkler takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58, Daniel Winkler.
Ready once again, Rougned Odor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Rougned Odor.
And a changeup right down the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Walter Napier.
Digging in to try it again, Walter Napier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Russo going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
In now, Brandon Presley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Standing in now, Abraham Almonte. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Ready with the 1-0. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily. Stepping in now, Manuel Andino, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Hurt fields it cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number 13, Joey Gallo.
Digging in once again, Joey Gallo. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Two outs here with a runner at third. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Rangers lead this one 5-3. Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Freeman.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
And that's dead center for strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And the changeup is way low that time. Full count now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Craig Hurt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Almonte moves over. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Benjamin Hunter.
So coming to the plate, Benjamin Hunter. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back here at SunTrust Park, Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now, Will Myers. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Will Myers.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinging about really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jarrett Parker. Couple of walks for him thus far. First offering on its way. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as it is now 7-3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Josh Osich comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Josh Osich. Now batting, left fielder, Marcos Casilla.
Into the box now, Marcos Casilla. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
2-0, here it is. 3-0 now. Odor is on deck. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and the 3-2 is lined into left field, a base hit.
Up next for
At the
Rangers,
plate, Odor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Walter Napier, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. A called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2 and 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right?
31.
Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Jake Diekman will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Jake Diekman.
Standing in now, Brandon Presley, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2 out here and a runner at second. fastball that finds the outside corner.
Great spot with that way. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
But two here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Rangers 7 and the Braves 3. Into the box now, Brian Rivers will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Brian Rivers.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The catcher,
for me,
55.
check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Eastman.
Tom Gerber will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Tom Gerber.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard but foul. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down and the inning continues. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep, they're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll
pitching
go to the
for
bullpen
Texas,
now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming
Jesse
left-handed batter.
Durango.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves strand one. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Shea Simmons has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
65. Shea Simmons.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Abraham Almonte. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And that's in there for strike one. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box now, Manuel Andino, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and it's even at 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard at the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Here's Will Myers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
The right fielder, number 48. Jarrett.
Digging in and looking for more. Jarrett Parker. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Here's the 1-0. Ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Arthur Ramirez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Marcos Casilla will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Now, that was a good pitch to hit in a good location, but most of the time, you're not looking to hit a slider. Maybe that's why he couldn't pull the trigger right there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Rangers threaten, but leave them loaded. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. George Hale is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
George Hale.
In is Jorge Soler. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
The pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Stepping in now, Sebastian Russo, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. And oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter. And now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
Full count, here it comes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but this will be a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Almonte has a read on it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Dribbled to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Keone Kela answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Greg Hurt.
Craig Hurt will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded foul. First and second now, one man out. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Back here in the Atlanta metro area on MLB Network, set to go in the 9th from SunTrust Park.
Please.
Bobby
Now
Savage enters from the pen to start the
Number 12.
9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right
Savage.
where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Rougned Odor.
And a bunt attempt here to kick off the 9th. Strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So digging in now, Walter Napier. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
One and one, here it comes. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Jose Reyes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jose Reyes.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Two and 1 now to Reyes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Standing in now, Abraham Almonte. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A throw behind the runner at second. Runner's back. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. And this one's in the dirt. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Rangers 7 and the Braves 3. Sam Freeman, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Sam Freeman.
Standing in, Benjamin Hunter. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Hunter.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Rivers. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Now batting, Roberto Perez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And that one right down Main Street. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and one.
2-1.
fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Ready with the 3-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Billy Burns will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 guys. And that misses ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
A runner on first with 2 away. Look out. 2-0 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Down to the final strike, he gets a base hit. Hey, keep it alive, keep it moving. Feeling pretty good about himself right there. Now you give your team a continual chance.
Junior.
Davis Silva takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Davis Silva.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Bradley waits on the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that misses 2-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Texas move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.